Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Patronkast Let's Play of Mortal Kombat Deception Conquest Mode. This is episode 2. I am the man behind the wheel, Razor, and with me, just like last time, are Shad and Smokeman. So, are you gentlemen ready to explore Earthrealm proper? We're finally out of the starting village.
No.
No? No? I mean,
No.
we don't have to.
What are you talking about? Let's...
You know what? We do have to. Sit down, shut up, and enjoy the ride.
Why would you ask me a question for which I have no actual response that matters? Are you ready? No? Fuck you. We're doing it anyway.
Alright, so...
You have no choice.
Before we resume where we left off, I do want to point out that you will see here, this is what's left. I have used the crypt keys that we had. And this is the inventory that we will never, ever lose. This is what we got in the starting village that is just completely fucking useless.
The Ninja Star might be useful someday.
Someday.
Some say Shujinko still carries it to this day.
Where do we start from here?
There's apparently a... Well, hang on. We should define something first. Are we gonna, like mainline all the side quests first? Or, like, start doing the main plot line? Back and forth? What do we want to do?
Well, I am curious how much of the map we can explore before we've trained with Bo and stuff like that. I also, know that there is another cameo like Kintaro in the Woods that is nearby. But perhaps I'll wait till the sun comes up for that. There, sun's up.
Easy!
He should be right around here, but maybe he only shows up at night. I wonder...
Could it be? Who could it be?
Let's see what happens. Oh! It was 10-something, I think. So...
But is it every day or once a week? Or a month?
It would be the shame if it's only once ever. If he does show up, I really want to get a good look at his face, because, well, you'll see.
Oh, those of us who know, we know.
Any second now. There he is.
Yeah!
What the hell is that?
That face of his.
What the fuck is wrong with him?
That is not how Motaro looks.
It is now.
It was like a Tarkatan face texture on him. What the hell?
Also, by the way, if you're to walk, like, around him, you'd clip through his entire half of his body.
Yeah, the back half is kinda not there.
Let me just quote David Bowie for a moment. Tolerance of violence by the fellows with no heads. Goodbye, Mr. Ed. There we go.
So as you can see from what the Elder Gods command with their beam from the sky, I am supposed to go into Rai Cho's house here and train with him. But before we do that, I want to point out that he's brewing moonshine over here. Look at the 3 steel kegs.
That's a lot of barrels.
It's a lot of barrels.
Is this like what he does with most of his day, or?
I would wager it's a hobby.
It's like the hops and the barley.
If you can call alcoholism a hobby.
It is when he does it.
I mean, the cultivating can be a hobby. The alcoholism is just a pleasant side effect.
Let's check out the dojo here. He's got the You know, he's got the logs you gotta balance on, he's got a trading dummy to beat up. He's got red coins. Just, oh, I got too close.
Greetings, Shujinko. It is good to see you again. As promised,
Alright,
I will now impart
I do
to
want to
you my
point
most
something
powerful
out.
techniques.
In the previous episode, I said that it's about
train my most
1960.
promising students here
That
on
was
my
incorrect.
own, away from
I did
prying
some
eyes
checking.
to assure that my
And
secrets
so-
are known only to those I trust.
It'll be
Now,
1960
let us begin your training.
after this training. What's actually going on here is that clock at the, you know, the calendar that said it was January 1st, 01 or whatever, when we started the game. If you don't deviate from the story, if you don't dick around and meditate too often, that will read at the end of the game. It will say it's year 47. So Shujinko's quest is canonically supposed to take 47 years. Which means if you assume that he's 13 when it started, that he's 60 years old during Deception proper. So, Deception takes place, obviously, right after Deadly Alliance. And Deadly Alliance, there are several bios that say it's set 10 years after MK1. So, MK1 is set the year it came out, 1992. And I can confirm that even though the games don't say it, because, you know, the John Tobias comic had everybody's ages in it. And Sonya is wearing dog tags in versus DCU and MK9. And if you can find a way into like a model viewer and zoom in on the dog tags, it says that her date of birth is, I believe, 1966, and she's supposed to be 26 years old according to the bio in the comic. So 66 plus 26 is 92. So MK1's 1992, Deadly Alliance and Deception are 2002. 47 years ago would have been 1955. That's what year it is right now. It will be 1960, the birth year of Bi-Han, who's 32 years old in MK1, when we're done with this training. So I just wanted to get that out of the way, because part of the reason we're doing this is to talk lore and be big, giant nerds.
For the record, as much as I appreciate the effort, I will go on record as saying that any attempt to make sense out of the events of Conquest
Oh,
is a fool's errand.
there are
It's
some
just-
things that are absolutely impossible to reconcile. There are giant plot holes in this. We will get there when we get there.
Anytime someone tries, man, that gif of like the man talking and smiling and being escorted out the door as he's speaking, that's my headspace. I just enjoy the chaos.
But in the meantime, let's have Bo teach us to vomit for the martial arts.
Yes. The complicated kung fu technique of throwing up on command. We're going to spend the next 5 years learning to do that.
I don't think Old Man Shujinko has a sick. I really don't.
Correct.
So as we were saying about the starting village and how they broke up all the tutorials into multiple dojos so you could run around town in between, we're not doing that here. We're doing the entire training for the character all at fucking once. We're gonna be here a little while.
This is the worst part of Conquest mode. I think I might have mentioned that before.
Yeah. I do wish there was like a faster way to get through this and more, you know, to get straight to the running around.
That's one of my favorite combos right there.
That's a good animation.
Yeah, these are okay. These are okay. I believe these spinning back fists are still part of his moveset in MKX, aren't they?
Yeah, they're a special move.
Yeah.
Spinning fists or whatever, it's part of the Drunken Master one.
Yeah.
And it ends in that same sort of like stumbling forward on one foot punch.
Indeed. I appreciate all of those drunken boxing animations in 11, and that they, you know, really tried to bring out the flavor of what the character's supposed to be and what was always intended. I don't so much appreciate that they also doubled down on the throwing up and farting, but that's...
I feel like the throwing up is fine. I think it was very limited in X. I think the farting should fucking go.
I think I've just gotten over it, or the Stockholm Syndrome has taken in, and I've just learned to accept it, because it's never going away. The only thing I don't really care so much for about Rowan X is he's just not as, like, vibrant. It's a problem with the entire game. He's just got this whole beige-brown thing going on. And his outfit's like this.
I mean, there's a lot of green in it, too, and to be fair, like, that is the color scheme of his Deadly Alliance outfit, is, like, an olive green and brown.
The Deadly Alliance one, it pops more. It looks better.
I don't know. I think there's a place for more subdued outfits. Like I'm kind of liking that we're getting skins in 12 for Kenshi and Johnny Cage that are just a suit and tie and that kind of thing.
Yeah, I like that shit. Although at the same time, I do think X is or Bo's primary in X is very boring, and I don't know if a more vibrant color scheme would help.
I think the vest could stand to be like,
I mean,
darker maroon,
he's at
or
least,
a tint of red, like here.
This medallion on his chest here, he's at least wearing that on a belt, so there's some decoration and there's some continuity. Yeah, the warrior's medallion is on his belt in X.
Oh, right, it's on his stomach.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, which is where you wear a belt.
It's what you attach to a belt when you lose it after too many drunken vendors.
You might call it the belt buckle.
I don't know, it was straight on his belly button. I wouldn't call that
so his pants are hiked up pretty high, alright? It's... Movado also wears his pants too high. Yeah, so I was kind of surprised that all 4 of the special moves we're about to see here were in X. Like, this one you wouldn't think would come back, because...
Yeah, I was surprised too.
I like how it registers if you hit with the first kick, doesn't register if you hit with both or if you only hit with the second. For the purposes of training mode, you only need to hit the first flip. The second is completely superfluous.
You know, I do kind of wish that Bo's puke move in X had more, like, painful retching to it, like it does here.
There's times where I actually wonder if, like, Dan Forden had someone drink too much, go to the bathroom. Because, like, there's something about that sound effect, man.
As I recall, from the Kamidogu interview with Max Crawford, there was a guy in the Midway offices, I don't know if he's still there, but he had a very weak stomach, and whenever they needed, like, screaming noises, like, you know, for screams of pain and, you know, doing all that kind of stuff, he would start to gag if he was screaming too loud, because it would, like, tickle the back of his throat or some shit. So, if there's one of the, like, cast photos in the crypt is, like, a group shot of a bunch of those guys, and you'll notice there's one guy who's holding a wastebasket. And that's because he was afraid he would throw up, because they were all screaming at the camera and doing, like, funny faces and stuff.
Oh, man.
So it's not...
It's probably real.
It's not impossible that, that gentleman was, recorded for the throwing up sound.
It just sounds too believable.
It's good.
In a great way. I mean, if people found it objectionable, they did their job. Man, jump kick's not knocking people down. This is what the hell.
The jump height in this game, in this engine, is just fucking sad.
Oh, it's time for some training.
Yeah,
It's time for some flash forwards.
Look at all this kung fu mastery.
5 years
dummy
passed.
and
That's what you
doing
just
the,
did.
the stabs on the poles and carrying the buckets on your shoulders. That's some good shit. That's some good classic shit. And now I'm 5 years older. It is 1960. I'm 18 years old. I'm finally a man.
Your training. It has always amazed me how quickly you learn. You have excelled far beyond my other students these past 5 years. It is as if you have been granted a gift by the elder gods themselves.
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
Your kind words, and I am grateful for all that you have taught me.
You have
And there's
learned
Max
much as my
Crawford's
pupil,
real voice,
but my
his
training
grown
can
man
only take
voice,
you so
which
far.
he will be using
Experience
for
is the ultimate
all of
teacher.
his aging
To further
stages
your
except for the
training,
final
you
one.
must venture into the world. Through your journeys in this realm and others, you will attain enlightenment. May I suggest, for your first adventure, that you help me find my warrior's medallion. I
You're wearing
seem
it.
to have lost it.
It's on
Very
your
well,
character
Master.
model. I can
I will
see
help
it.
search for your medallion. May I ask where you saw it last?
I seem
didn't-
to recall having it
They
a
didn't
few
come up
nights
with a
ago
second
at the
texture for
docks.
this. It's just
Perhaps
there it
you
is.
can begin your search there. I will stay here and look around the house. Farewell,
And by look
Shujinko,
around the house,
and
I
good
mean
luck.
Farewell,
get
Master
stinking
Rai Cho.
drunk, as I do every day around this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna get blotto and pass out. Good luck. Please help
And then
yourself to
Shujinko
all
never
of my
spotted-
money that I
like,
dropped on the floor and the grass and the trees while I was drunk.
He never encounters Bo again after this.
So here's the thing. We're gonna find the warrior's medallion, and then Damashi's gonna be like, you should hang on to that. You can use it
Yeah.
to like pretend his reputation is your reputation and other warriors. I want to talk about this outfit, but
Coffin ass.
Hold on. Before we talk about the outfit, we should talk about the background.
oh yeah, the Cryomancer tombs was a stage that was going to be in this game, but it was never finished. It was left on the cutting room floor, and YouTube user Ermacker is making a mod called Ultimate MK Deception, in which he has re-added this stage to the PlayStation 2 version of the game. He's added all of the GameCube and Unchained characters, and he's added Sonya from Deadly Alliance. It looks very much like he's going to continue adding DA and maybe even Armageddon characters to the roster of his mod, so that's pretty sick.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It is the fact that every time they start a game, they never get everything in that they want to do.
Yeah.
So this is nice. Look forward to it.
So about this outfit, I want to point out that there's no possible way Sub-Zero could have grown his hair out that long if DA and Deception are back-to-back. Like, everybody remembers Kuei Liang's usual haircut. It's short, it's a little tall, it's like pomade slick back. It's not quite a pompadour or a flat top, but it's similar. Yeah, you can't grow out a ponytail that quickly. I mean, besides the fact that this haircut looks awful, like a Goro ponytail should be kept to Goro. Nobody else should be wearing that shit.
Except Dairu.
I mean, Dairu's got
Iris is different.
the ancient China Q hairstyle is
He can pull it off. I can see it on him.
possibly. Yeah, possibly. The thing is, looks bad on Sub-Zero. Shouldn't be a thing.
I mean, would you like this thing if not for the hair?
Maybe, actually. Like, I would have to see what it would look like with hair or with a hood on it. But the point I want to make is that we're very soon to go find the Lin Kuei and join them and train under a Sub-Zero. And as I pointed out last time, since this is the year Bihan was born currently, Bihan is a baby, and his dad is theoretically in America. So the Sub-Zero we're going to train with kinda has to be Bihan and Kuei Liang's grandfather. But the character model we're going to encounter is Kuei Liang wearing the Cryomancer armor. I want to posit the theoretical that this outfit should have been the one the Sub-Zero we're gonna meet is wearing. That this outfit, the reason it has this ponytail and doesn't look like Kuai Liang, like he doesn't even have the eye scar, but the reason is because, in theory, this outfit isn't Kuai Liang. This is the grandpa.
It's a theory. It's a nice
like
one.
it.
There's... I mean, obviously that's not the way they built the game, so I'm just kind of making up a headcanon here. But
Yes.
I would like that way better. Personally. I thought there might be a treasure chest back here. Maybe it shows up at a certain time. Maybe it doesn't exist. But yeah, so now we're free to roam. We could go to the beach and look for that medallion. Do you guys want to do some side quests first?
Yes,
Alright, where should we start?
because they're all ridiculous and they're all great.
You know what? Here's somebody. Let's talk to them.
Feel safe, neighbor. The White Lotus Society was formed to protect Earthrealm from otherworldly threats.
What about regular threats? Should I feel safe from pickpockets? You know, highwaymen?
Or
They gonna do something
rampant
about that?
unchecked dentistry.
Yeah, yeah. What if Lisa needs braces? I don't
There
think
is a woman in A5, A6, or B6 in a white robe.
A5. That's like where we came from.
Yeah, she's like right in front of the starting area.
Yeah, there she
Maybe
is.
you?
Would you help me? I have traveled far from my township and have become quite lost. If you could find something to help guide me back home, I would be most grateful.
Okay. So I guess we're looking for a map or a compass, or...
Oh, not even. It's better than that. Go to B7, to the south.
B7.
You want to look for some rocks under a tree.
Rocks under... Here's some rocks. There's a treasure chest in these rocks. Yes, that's what she needs. Platinum coins. She can buy a map.
There will be something under a tree.
Oh, by the way, here's the Shaolin Temple. This is the entire Shaolin Temple. This is the whole building. Let's
Wow,
look at the front of it.
It's big.
Is it big
No,
enough?
it's not. No, it's not.
Maybe if there were
Like
three
a
of them side by side. That's what I remember from
Like a Shaolin
mythologies.
office, really.
Coin over here. Rocks. Okay. That'll be relevant later.
Ninjas and trees. That's where they hang out.
Oh, I just
The
picked
fuck
up
was that?
something.
That would be what the lady needs.
Ah,
Not a compass, but compass-making material.
she needs to build her own compass. I
Yes.
see. I see. You know, if you lead a man, if you give a man a fish, you can feed him for a day. But if you teach a man to build a compass,
You'll never get lost.
all right. Here's a rock, lady. Good luck.
A lodestone. They are magnetic and always point north. I could easily find my way back home with that. May I buy it from you, sir?
Oh, I know
Would 50
exactly
jade
how to
coins
make
be enough?
compasses. I do it all the time. Well, that was easy. What's
There you go.
next?
This isn't the GameCube version, is it? It's the regular, yeah?
No, this is the regular.
There
Okay,
have been many
skip that.
battles
This is
in
we're on the
area.
PS2.
Sometimes one can find trinkets left behind during the fighting.
Okay.
Damn, that's fucked up.
You know what? Dental plan. What do you have to say to me now?
You will never marry if you treat women that way.
She has
Razor.
a point.
Yeah, yep.
Look,
How does that make you feel, Razor?
I wanna point out, Shujinko really only ever interacts with like 3 women his entire life. Ashra, Sindel, and Li Mei. And he ain't with any of them for very long. We will, in fact, be the 60-year-old virgin at the end of this story.
I think that you need to do some heroing in B4.
B4.
Head west. Head west, young man.
Journey to the west. The west takes... Oh, well, there's a treasure chest. Hey!
Nice.
Ah, the good shit.
Yeah. I like that outfit better than his primary.
It's probably his only good costume
Puffy,
ever.
sleeveless Marty McFly vest.
You don't like the new one? I like the new one.
No, I was about to say the new one's good. I like the 12 one.
MK12 Kenshi is good.
It's the only costume so far that I like from 12.
Is this the village we want?
I think you might want to meditate till the morning, sir.
Alright, well let me pick up these coins. And here's Cabal for some reason.
Ah, yes.
What's up, buddy?
Being smug.
Cabal's enraged. Why? We just met. Do you wish to beat him in the submission? Not particularly.
The rage is a thing. It happens sometimes.
Alright, well, we'll give it a couple hours. Wake everybody up. There we go.
Who's
There
that?
you go.
Who do we
These
want?
people
Old
seem like
man
they're
or...
waiting for quests. You want to speak to... There is a man. You want to speak to the man.
Well, there's 2 men. Do I want the old one or the young one?
Oh, sorry, I thought that was an old woman. You want this dude, right here.
Okay.
Hey, you want to help me pull a practical joke on my uncle? He is the old man standing by that shack
I
to the
see.
north. My uncle is a very nervous person, so it can be a great deal of fun to sneak up on him and scare him. If you are able to put a good fright into him, I shall happily pay you.
Really? You'd give me money for this? Alright, dude.
You know what to do.
What a lazy bitch.
Alright. So I'm supposed to sneak up on him, so
You do.
let's walk very slowly. This is good content. This is very entertaining.
It is. This is what people came to see.
Ah! Who's there? Come on, speak up! This is a nasty thing to do to a tired old man.
You're looking right at me, bro. Okay.
That was it, huh?
That was... I guess that was it.
Oh, you're not done.
That was great. Do it again.
You enjoyed
This
that?
time I will pay
This
you
is how you
double.
get your kicks? These are the jollies that you're after?
Oh god, do you give him a heart attack and he dies?
Maybe.
What kind of heroic thing would that be to do?
No, that would be terrible. Look, Shujinko
You're
is
the
a
you're
good
the
guy.
chosen one. You
He's
don't act like
he's the
that.
champion of the Elder God Smoke, man. He would never just maliciously, kill old people or steal from their houses or punch strangers in the face unprovoked.
Give people heart attacks.
Oh, my heart!
Bleh. Bleh. Well, did that do it for you? Was that what you were looking for, sir?
Leave me be, murderer!
Oh. Oh, okay.
Punch him! Punch him!
Yeah.
Dental plan.
Death count 1.
Keep punching him!
Why did you do that, you jerk?
Really? Why did I hit you?
You tell me.
Stay down.
Nice. You smoked
There it
him.
is.
Fuck you.
You fucking love it.
Where to
So we're
next?
skipping the fighting challenges then?
I mean,
Fuck
you
those.
just get coins, right?
Yeah, like if you beat Cabal in one round, you get 300 random
I
coins.
think when I'm in the end game content, there's a fighting challenge that gives me one of Shujinko's special moves in Edenia, if I remember right. But for right now, we don't need to do any of that.
Alright, because Sindel's also hanging around, so you can skip that. You want to
Ah,
go
yes,
to...
Sindel, who is famously dead right now.
Yes. Head on over to C6, sir.
C6. So that's gonna be... southeast? C5, C6. Do we want this monk?
You want this guy.
He's looking shifty. He must be up to something.
So you are the Shujinko Master Rai Cho has spoken of so proudly.
Oh, I'm
Perhaps
famous
you can
already.
Solve a mystery for me. I have recently noticed strange noises coming from the dwellings south of here. It sounds as though combat is taking place, yet we know of no warriors but Rai Cho in our little community.
Interesting.
I'm hearing people grunting and slapping, but there's no one partaking here of combat that I know.
How
I was badly
curious. Oh!
Oh no! Someone has caught me!
That's not Scorpion's voice.
Nope.
It was someone wearing Scorpion's clothes.
It is
Let's
a
see what we have
scorpion.
here. We will pose as worshippers of Raiden. No one will suspect. Okay. Okay, so it was just a Shirai Ryu,
Yep.
who happens to be wearing the Deception Scorpion outfit.
Why the fuck
You know, they
does
could have
Shirai Ryu need to pretend to worship Raiden?
they could have just used the Lin Kuei character model that they already have and colored it yellow.
That would have took like an extra afternoon or something. Okay.
Were you able to find out what was happening in that hut to the south?
It was strange. There was a man inside, and when he saw me, he disappeared in a puff of smoke. He left a note behind mentioning something about a guild of assassins near the Shaolin Monastery.
Assassins? They probably know we have been inquiring about the goings-on in that hut. I must leave this area as soon as possible, and recommend you do the same.
Yeah, don't, So
I was wondering when
that's-
someone was going to start doing that.
He is...
I've never seen that before.
You've never seen that? This
No,
happens a lot in these quests.
I don't know if I ever really did a lot of the quests.
You know, they can't murder you in your sleep if you're still awake, sir. Might be a little early to be that afraid. So what's next?
C5D5, you will find a man wearing a beaded necklace walking up and down the bank of the river.
I think we passed that guy. C6. Is he? Maybe he's on the other side of the bank. You're not wearing a beaded necklace.
I can try.
I guess I could talk to him.
Oh,
I'm
there's
sure
so
he
many
has
people running around.
something amazing to say.
I have heard of a realm where nothing makes sense. Everything is chaotic.
Thanks,
That's
Ed.
Earthrealm, baby. That's
Yeah,
Earthrealm.
yeah, we're in it.
Strange people from other realms continually travel to Earthrealm. I saw one just the other day.
So you're saying there's just portals open all the time and nobody's doing anything about it?
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Is that the guy who ran away? Did he have a hat?
He had a hat.
You did.
I cannot speak to him. Let's see if this
That
changes
also
his
happens.
mood. Wait a second.
Damn, he's invincible.
No, like, once
Holy
you
shit.
start, like,
Okay, there
once
are...
you're done interacting with, like, certain quest givers and whatnot, they just become uninteractable.
I don't remember this being a thing. I remember there are
Yeah.
people who you can't punch because they'll block it, or they'll punch you back.
If I remember right, once he gets back into position, then you can talk to him.
Interesting.
If he does.
He might just walk into his hut and go to sleep and then get killed by a ninja. Yep. This door
Yes.
is
Oh.
locked.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Very locked. Ah,
Definitely.
eat shit. It is now.
They got me.
You just didn't know it yet.
I wonder if Beaded Necklace Man only comes out in a day.
Yeah, it might be time to meditate.
Must be cool to not have to sleep ever.
This is... I am sleeping. I'm sleeping sitting up. You thought, what, people were conscious when they meditate?
Mm.
Oh, I'm sure you've heard stories of, like, the purpose of meditation, calm your mind and contemplate the nature of the universe or whatever. No, it's a nap. You're taking a nap.
With your eyes open.
Please, you must help me.
Here we go.
I've lost the ring I was planning to give to my beloved. I am fairly sure that I had last had it somewhere along this riverbank. I would be grateful if you were to aid me in my search.
Yeah, I could probably just find a ring just alongside. I'm sure it hasn't fallen into the river and washed away.
Desired coordinates?
Say, by any chance, do you think this gentleman knows a fellow by the name of Isildur?
I mean, he might have gotten this one from someone in the village you left. People there seem to pawn their rings pretty frequently.
That's true. That's true. There was a very rich market for wedding and
There is no time to talk.
engagement rings.
I
over
must
there.
escape this place before this Assassin's Guild finds me.
Yes, you must. And yet you're still here.
I think he has a condition. F3, sir.
F3. Alright. It's a big river. And he is nowhere near where he needs to be to
I'll
find
back
it.
into him.
Look, I'm gonna hit a lot of people with my shoulder over the course of this game. Just accept it.
Rude ass.
The controls
Yep, it's-
are not great, alright?
Somewhere in this tree
I
stumps.
love the invisible walls. It's so perfect.
What's the story with all the logging going on over here? Are we gonna find out about the deforestation? Oh, there's an invisible wall
Fuck
here.
you!
Here. Okay. Alright.
The fucking collision in Conquest is not the best.
I mean, do I need to be on the
Probably
other... Oh,
this
there it
side.
is.
Oh,
Got it.
I'm amazed you were able to get to it.
it's a big ass wedding ring. What the fuck?
Some oaf lost this. His fiancée will be quite upset.
Keep it.
I should just keep
Starting to
it.
wonder if, like, these notations aren't actually Shujinko's opinions.
Oh, here's... I think one of these two guys is worth talking to.
Hello! You must be Master Rai Cho's new student! You should consult Master Shen about training for the great tournament!
Knew my ass.
I should consult, because that's my life's dream, is to fight at the tournament. My secondary dream is to open this fucking treasure chest. But, what's your deal? Are you Master Shen?
You must be Master Rai Cho's new pupil. No
Yeah.
doubt Master Shen would appreciate meeting you.
Okay, you're not Shen. I think these two guys' names are Wu and Shu.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
And yes, you are his new pupil. 5 years ago.
Look, they're very old. They have a different definition of the word new. Like...
I remember there being good shit in this building. Sorry.
Yeah.
Good day, Shujinko.
There he is.
I am Master Shen.
As I have not met you before, how do you know who I am?
Your selection by Master Rai Cho brought you to our attention. If he is able to trust you with the secrets of combat, no doubt we can share with you the knowledge of the White Lotus.
What exactly is this White Lotus?
It is a secret society of mortals, created by the Thunder God, Raiden. The White Lotus serves many purposes,
So-
but paramount among them is the defense of Earthrealm
This would
from
be
outside
the first
invaders.
game ever
The Emperor of
where they
Outworld,
actually told us
a
what the
world
White Lotus
beyond
Society
this one,
was,
has been
despite
attempting
having
to gain control
mentioned
of our realm
Liu
for
Kang and Kung
millennia.
Lao being members
Every
of the White
50
Lotus
years,
Society
a great
in
tournament
all the way
of
back in
Mortal
MK1
Kombat
and
is held
MK2.
between the champions of Earthrealm and Outworld. Should we ever lose,
I believe this is
10
also the very
consecutive
first time we
tournaments
get
to the forces
confirmation on
of
how
Outworld,
often it is.
our realm
50
Yes,
will be
years.
50
forfeit.
years. Once.
If you
I mean,
wish
if
to
you
be
did the math, like they always
initiated
just
into the
said
White
once a
Lotus and
generation
aid in the
before, but if
protection
you
of
did the
Earthrealm,
math,
you must
Goro
first
has
see
been
when
reigning
the
for
Elder
500
lives
years
nearby.
and is about to have his 10th victory. So 500 divided by 10 would be 50. Can I go inside your
That
house?
was probably the math that they used.
Why'd you lie, Chad?
Yeah, that wasn't. I mean, it's okay.
Maybe just remember that like the tower had good shit going on around it.
What's your deal,
Because what
buddy?
he just told you was some very good shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Careful, stranger. The Brotherhood of Shadow might get you.
You mean the demons from the Netherrealm? This random village in China is full of demons from the Netherrealm? Is that what I'm to believe?
Yes.
I'm gonna guess that they're actually like fairy tale stories that people tell their kids to scare them
Right,
into being
right.
good.
It's like the boogeyman. or
Right,
some shit.
Santa Claus, Tooth Fairy, Noob Saibot, I get it.
Yeah, well, there ain't no Quan Chi.
I've never heard of an elder god named Shinnok or a place called the Netherrealm.
See, it all fits.
Where to?
Nobody believes
Oh,
this
I
shit.
gotta give that ring back to that guy.
Yeah.
There you are.
You found it? I cannot thank you enough. Here, please take this reward. I would give you more, but I spent all my money on this ring.
Alright. Don't drop it again. Or do drop it again. See what happens. I'm sure she'll love that. You
Well,
two
now he's just
will have many, many happy tomorrows.
now he's just extra poor.
I think this lady's up to something. Or has something.
Young man, you had best be careful. For the last few nights, I have heard someone trying to open the door of my house. Who would have thought that our peaceful community would become home to a burglar?
Imagine someone just stealing money from the inside of people's homes in this community.
Chujenko would never do that.
No, that's reprehensible. Imagine.
Why is this crater here?
That's a good question, actually. Why is this crater? I can't. It's got an invisible wall. Is it just to make the map more interesting?
I think it's just to piss you off.
There's a particular time of night where I will catch this burglar. Is there not? I guess we'll find
9
out.
p.m.
Ah.
No.
There he is. And now... Now I'm the burglar.
I am the chosen one,
Oh.
bitch.
Come back here.
Come up.
He disappeared into the tree. Just
Oh.
clipped right out of reality.
It's his home. He lives in that tree.
Well...
Now you should be able to open previously locked huts.
Yes.
You're good.
But first I'd like to...
Oh.
Before I steal from this old lady, I'd like to know how she feels about the...
It is strange, but I suspect that the would-be thief has departed our community.
You can just sense that with your psychic fucking powers, huh?
The would-be thief, yes. The actual thief, not so much.
Try to go back into that one guy's house. with
Yeah,
the Shirai Ryu.
I'll head over there and check that out. Because I'm the champion of the Elder Gods. Look, the Elder Gods, believe it or not, do not use money, and therefore cannot pay me a salary. And as I am a homeless orphan, a man's gotta do what he's gotta do to survive on these streets, you know?
So we actually cannot join the White Lotus just yet.
No, that comes much later, but you have to talk to them now, or you'll miss the chance.
Yes. There's a lot of missable shit going on in this game.
Yeah.
I think.
What else
I
we
think
got
this is
around
a-
here?
I think this is a good time to maybe go get the medallion.
All right. Alright, we've dicked around a little bit. We can move the story forward an inch.
Alright.
Hang on.
I very much enjoy exploring the countryside.
Me too!
What a nice lady.
Indeed.
This must be the dock that Master Rai Cho mentioned. I should ask if anyone here knows what
So,
happened to the medallion.
one thing I want to point out about Max Crawford's vocal performance is that when he becomes an old man, when he reaches his final stage, he gets a foreign accent out of fucking nowhere.
Shujinko's traveled a lot, lived in many different places, a prison for a couple of years. You pick these things up.
You guys seen a medallion around here?
Would you happen to have seen Master Rai Cho's warrior's medallion?
You may want to ask the fisherman at the end of the dock. He seems to spend a lot of time drinking with the old master.
I see. Oh. Classic-ish Baraka.
I'm rather a big fan of this. I think this is like the most, well, not the most, but up there in terms of like outfits I can picture on general Baraka.
Yeah, you know? I wish like the loincloth flap was armor like it usually is, but I like the shoulder pads. They remind me of MK Gold.
Yeah, the shoulder pads really sell it.
And
actually, you know what? Do me a favor.
Yeah?
Stand still a little bit, just for a second.
Okay.
Maybe not now. There's some times where Shujinko's there it is. I wanted to point this out because we're usually running around. This is like one of his default idle animations, being a sneaky, shady son of a bitch.
I thought you were referring to the fact that his head spins as far back as an owl.
There's that. Like, he will look in the direction you're facing, but it just makes him look so sketchy.
Yeah, if I turn sideways, he does get into creeper mode.
You're gonna say something, Razor?
I was just gonna say that I very much miss the staples and the cut in half look of Baraka from MK Gold, and I really wish they hadn't done away with that.
They seem to be ashamed of it.
What is?
Hey, Riddler trophy.
What is the I have no idea what that was. It does not appear to have added anything to my inventory.
Fuck you.
I'm just like to find some answers.
Is that the riddle? What does this do? You got me, Nigma. You win this round. Do I look like fucking Batman to you?
Excuse me, but have you seen Master Rai Cho's warrior's medallion? He says he last remembers having it somewhere around here.
Oh yes, he left it here a few nights ago when we were drinking Outworld wine on the dock. I put it in my waterhouse for safekeeping, but some brigands attacked me and stole the tackle box in which I kept my key.
Attacking an unarmed fisherman? What cowards.
Indeed. Now I am locked out, and I cannot retrieve the medallion for you.
Is there anything I can do to help?
If you could get my key back from the brigands, I could get you the medallion. They usually do not stray far from the beach.
I will return with your key, fisherman, and these brigands will know the Fist of Shujinko.
The Fist of Shujinko.
That sounds like a kung fu movie.
It sure does.
Bitch, who are you?
They will know the dental plan.
The question mark, there was apparently another one back in the village that we actually missed.
Oh yeah?
And if you access that one, I'm remembering this now, you will get knocked the fuck out for 3 days.
Oh wow.
I think this is one of those things where they wanted to make it an ongoing thing, like if you pick them up at any point during Conquest mode, you never know what could happen, could be something good, bad, or nothing. But I really don't remember them showing up afterwards.
Yeah,
after this.
I think that might have been the last one.
Yeah, there's like probably 2 of them, then they just dropped it.
Like all the places, all the mysterious realms we visit, Outworld, the Netherrealm, Chaos Realm, no question marks there.
Oh, you could have done some fun shit for those realms too.
All right, let's ask these guys if they need our dental services.
Sir, do you have insurance? It's
You
irrelevant.
happen to have seen the old fisherman's tackle box?
That old fossil? Perhaps he should keep a tighter hold on his possessions.
Wait, do you admit to taking it?
What business is it of yours? The only way he will get his tackle box back is if he can take it back. He is much too old and weak to do that. Keep to your own affairs and you will live a lot longer.
Interesting. Interesting. Well, you see, the thing about that tackle box is that Lisa needs braces. Can't help but notice that it was a key he dropped and not a tackle box, and that we were looking for a key in the first place and not a tackle box.
The brigands will not likely harass you further.
Splendid, young man. Come inside and you will find the medallion.
Come inside and have a drink.
There was no tackle box. He's just drunk.
So, what do you suppose is the difference between Outworld wine and Earthrealm wine?
I think it's like blood wine or Romulan ale. It's like it's a lot stronger, probably illegal. The usual.
Thank you, young man. When you see Bo Rai Cho, tell him I will drink him under the table when next we meet.
You know what I want to believe? That he's the better drinker.
You don't think that that Bo's extra size or being from another realm or being several hundred years old has given him a leg up?
No, I really don't.
Greetings, Shujinko. It has been 5 years since you began your quest for the Kamidogu. Have you made any progress?
I am afraid not, Damashi. But I have learned Master Bo Rai Cho's fighting styles, and I have recovered his lost warrior's medallion. I was on my way
It took
to
me
return
5
it to
years to use my powers to copy him.
That is quite an impressive artifact. I suggest you keep the medallion for yourself. Do not return it to Bo Rai Cho just yet. Such an item will give you credibility among master warriors.
I will do as you ask.
So as I was saying earlier, after you use the medallion to get credibility with certain warriors, you can, in fact, return it to Bo Rai Cho as a optional thing.
Years later.
Yes. So
After he
since
sends you to go get it.
since we're not giving Bo his property back, since we're going to run around, like, where did you think he got this medallion, and why does everybody know what it means? Is it like from an... Is it like the trophy for winning a Kung Fu tournament in Outworld, or... I wonder.
I mean, go take a look at it. In your inventory. Indicating great skill in combat.
Just kind of looks like
Seems to be
Buddha. I don't know.
worthy. There's a bit of Buddha about it. There's a bit of praise the sun about it. A little bit of both. He's a well-traveled guy.
Yeah. Are there any more side quests you want to grab before we beat the warriors who will appreciate my medallion? My medallion.
In F7, there will be a small encampment. And there'll be a woman in a hat.
Well, I can't go up this very small hill. Perhaps the encampment is over here.
What a loser. Can't go up a hill.
Wait, is this the guy
You're an
whose
E8.
grandpa I killed? Or does he just look the same?
May the Thunder God bless you.
Ah.
It's the same. It's his snootier, slightly more pretentious cousin.
Well then, perhaps we need to check back in the morning. I'm going to squat on your lawns, gentlemen. Well, there's some wrapped hoods. I don't see a woman in a hat, but I do see a woman.
You're an E8, not F7.
Ah.
We are but humble worshippers of the Lord Raiden. You are most welcome in our
Gosh,
home,
I feel
and we
like
share our fires.
there was somebody at some point who said something about worshipping Lord Raiden. I guess it'll come to me later. F.
Who are the ducks? Check them out.
Is east? I want to go east. Here's some money. There is a certain time of day that something appears at this pavilion in there.
Yes, there is.
Worth it.
A homunculus.
Totally.
Yes, a fucking gremlin that happens to look like Kenshi. Let's see.
I like it.
Oh, while we're in the area, let's check this out. Oh, I didn't even talk to him. You just get close and it happens. Well, I don't think I have the ability to beat this gentleman yet. Because,
Okay, and that fight only throws will damage him.
Right.
But you can't get past him unless you do it.
Well, the thing that lies on the other side of that bridge is story locked anyway. So we'll come back to that much later in time.
Fair enough.
Could you deliver this package for me? I need to get it to the young woman in the far southwest village. Simply follow the road to get there.
Mysterious package? What's so mysterious about it? Contents unknown. Interesting. Interesting.
It's a mystery box, Razor.
Shut the fuck up.
So you're telling me that guy directed a Star Trek film or two in his day?
He may have. He may have, in fact, ruined all of popular culture for the next 20 years with that Star Trek film. And his general influences.
Maybe you want to throw that box in the river.
We can just throw it in the river?
Maybe. Maybe. Might be an idea.
Interesting. How would we go about doing that?
I wish we could. We can't. We need to travel west to A6.
A6.
In order to dispose of it.
Is inside the box the script to Superman Flyby?
I fucking hope not. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Ain't It Cool News will prevent that from happening anyway. They are the heroes that we deserve. Oh, this fucking... It's been days, guys. You're just gonna leave him here?
Yep.
Okay.
He rots.
You know what? It's not my town. They can do what they want.
Was it his grandson or his son?
I think it was his grandson.
Well, either way.
Okay, so A6 is mostly just this. Where the fuck am I supposed to go?
There's a woman in front of a white house.
Must be over here then. You sure A6? There's nothing in A6.
It says A6. I mean, it is the middle of the night.
Maybe I have to go around here. Yeah, okay. Okay, here we go. This has got to be it. Alright, you're gonna sleep in. I understand. I don't like the morning either.
Might be the other house.
There we go.
I see you have a package from Lo. But wait! This package contains purple lotus petals, not those of the black lotus. These are not anywhere near as potent. I suppose beggars cannot be choosers. Please give these earrings to Lo as payment.
Potent at doing what?
I will never make the mistake of buying black lotus petals from Lo again.
You're right. He did give you bad merchandise. He gave you the wrong thing. I understand. What do the lotus petals do?
The description said she's a customer. She absolutely can be a chooser.
Look, she's paying in earrings, not money. There are clearly some lifestyle limitations. Her purchasing power is limited.
That's crazy how the payment comes after.
Right? I mean, I would have kept the delivery and not paid for it if it wasn't what I wanted. Like, what am I gonna do? Punch her and take it back? I could totally do that, but am I gonna?
My customer has sent earrings as payment. Here are some coins for a job well done.
Alright, you gonna
I'm
tell
gonna
me...
keep the earrings
Thanks
and give you the
again,
money.
my friend. If you are ever in need of work, come and see me.
Nobody's gonna tell me what the lotus petals are for,
Thanks once again, my friend. If you are ever in need of work...
Alright, I'm just...
Potent, shut up!
I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that she's gonna grind them up to poison her fucking husband or something. Because that's the tone of this game.
F7 for... F7, yes.
Yes, woman in a hat.
Please, sir, I beg your aid. My father's sword was all I had left of him. Now it is missing. If you find it, please return it to me.
How the fuck did you lose it?
Yeah, how does a sword... Like, did he die in the woods? I mean, it's possible.
D7.
D7. So...
It is, in fact, in the woods.
West.
Fuck that guy.
Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. This is D7?
D7.
D7.
I'm looking forward to being in Outworld and seeing the living forest as opposed to
there's
the
a
normal
sword.
forest.
That sure is a boring-ass sword.
Ornate weapon.
Someone is searching for this.
Technically not wrong.
It was you, Shujinko?
Yeah, I am the someone. She sure as shit wasn't searching. Look, it's missing, but I don't really want to leave the house. Can you just do this for me?
I want to actually mention the fact that...
what I'm here for.
One of our longtime supporters has been waiting for this, Adam Wilson, who I'm referred to erroneously last time as Kevin for some fucking reason,
Take these coins as
has
a
been
reward.
very much looking forward to this. He's watching, so...
Hi,
here's
Adam.
to you, Adam.
You know, when you said his name the first time, I did feel like there was something wrong with that. Like,
I almost said Owen. I came close to saying Owen Wilson.
I almost accepted.
So it could have been worse.
I witnessed him drain the soul from another warrior.
That's fucked up.
You dodged a bullet there. You're a fighter? We're a fighter? Hang on.
I mean,
hang on.
you need grist for the mill.
So this would have been, because I said it's currently 1960. That would have been 18 years ago. She
could be spry.
I guess. I mean, it's Kung Fu universe. Old people are surprisingly.
They're masters.
Yes.
Yeah, she's fucking rad.
I bet she does all the wuxia. She can stand on the branch of a tree and balance perfectly.
She could probably kick your ass.
She keeps a flying guillotine under her pillow, okay? She's hardcore.
Alright, so, shall
What
I
else do
find
we
out
have?
what's on the other side of this stone wall, or is there more?
Let's see. What else have we got? Kira's hanging around. You did the mysterious package. We're skipping Jax for now. Warrior's medallion. Cobra's also running around. Bleed to death. Good. F3. You'd like to see a temple in F3, I think, sir.
Okay. Would that be the Shaolin Temple that we visited before? The Temple of the Order of Light.
In the screenshot, it looks like a temple, yes.
Well, this is C7,
Not this one, no.
so I'm still gonna ask around, just because while we're here, you know, it would be dumb to be like, yo, there's a Shaolin Temple, and then not visit.
I see that you have spoken with both Master Shen and Wen the Elder. No doubt you have piqued their interest. You must be a skilled combatant. Our order plans to send a representative to compete in the Mortal Kombat tournament of the vile sorcerer Shang Tsung.
Is that so?
Many Shaolin wish to fight for Earthrealm, but only one may compete. To this end, we will hold our own tournament to determine who is most worthy to represent Earthrealm. Normally, we would only allow Shaolin to participate, but should Shen and Wen deem you suitable, perhaps you can participate in the Shaolin tournament.
Interesting.
So, this is how Liu Kang got his jollies off kicking Kung Lao around.
Yes, the I have pointed out in the past that the changes Shaolin monks made to Kung Lao's backstory were not out of thin air. That it was always a thing that the Shaolin can only send like a single person to the tournament. Like that, Shang gives them one invitation, and they get to pick the one guy, and Liu had to like fight for it. So it does rather make a lot of sense to have Kung Lao be the other guy involved in that.
I think that they mentioned that in the MK1 comic. That
Yes,
he was the one, like the only one selected.
Yeah, like his Liu Kang's first scene in John Tobias's official comic is he's returning to the Shaolin Temple because he doesn't like live there anymore. He left to go off with the White Lotus and train, and with Rai Cho and stuff. Although Rai Cho wouldn't be added to the lore until 10 years later. But yeah, that's why Liu Kang doesn't wear orange and has long hair, is because he's not a monk anymore, so he had to convince the Shaolin to let him be the guy. But yeah, the whole we can only send one person, and so you know you have to petition for it was always a thing.
Getting close now.
Remind me what square I'm looking for again?
F3.
F3. So I'm in D4. F3 would be northeast. It might be on the other side of the river. Here's a temple.
I think this is what you want, but on the other side, perhaps. Since now you're in G.
Do we need to go inside the temple? Or well, it's only 6 in the morning,
No, I think,
maybe.
yeah, you might need to meditate for an hour.
Wakey wakey. Eggs and bakey. There's a guy.
There we go. That's probably... Yep, that's the dude.
Oh.
Good
Who
day
the
to you,
fuck?
sir.
It's
I'm
Beachcomber.
part of the United Nations task force assembled to investigate strange stone circles like the one east of here. According to local mythology, the strange circular stones were placed there eons ago by the gods. Should you ever discover anything about them, do come and speak with me.
I will...
Eggy in the basket. Fishing newspaper.
Fucking Britbong.
Queen of England. G.I. Joe. Blimey. Alright. We actually cannot do that until later on.
Right.
It's another one of those things.
We will, in fact, not learn about the this peculiar circle until later. But I can totally get the treasure chest behind it right now.
It is time, I think, to advance the story.
Let me just comb the beach for cash, like the bum I am.
Like a beachcomber.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but is the tagline of the G.I. Joe brand not real American hero?
Yes.
Emphasis on
Yes,
American.
I mean, there is the UK equivalent where they just renamed all the comics like Task Force or some shit. No, seriously, this is true. Or was it Action? I think it was Action Force.
All right. Well, this is oh, and suddenly it is snowing.
Wham! Cold vibes only.
And we've got two varieties of gentlemen here. We've got Sub-Zeros and brown Sub-Zeros.
I think we call those tremors.
Legend has it that he was once a Lin Kuei warrior before he joined the Black Dragons.
I still want to believe that that's part of his bio, you know?
I'd
I'd love to see it, like, referenced.
It only makes sense. I mean, even in Special Forces, he has the same markings as Mythology Sub-Zero's, like, plastic, like, arm guards and shin guards.
Yeah.
Every now and then, they walk away. And every now and then, they can't get him back, no matter how many people they send.
And then there's this gentleman right here.
Wait a minute.
There are, in fact, two of him.
Stop, infidel. Only great warriors are allowed to enter
So-
the Lin Kuei temple.
Were these guys in Conquest?
I have been personally
Yes.
trained by Master Rai Cho and have been awarded the Warrior's Medallion to prove it.
Warrior's Medallion?
I know that there was, like,
You are truly worthy
some
of
guys
the
who
Lin
had their
Kuei.
eyes covered
We could use a warrior with your ability.
in the show.
Yeah,
Step
yeah, they
inside
had
and you will
they
be
had like
trained to fight as a Lin
blindfold
Kuei.
style
Your
masks
teacher
instead
will
of
be none
mouth
other
masks,
than
but
Sub-Zero himself.
they were otherwise wearing the Grandmaster outfits in the show MK Conquest. And there were two of them, and then Sub-Zero killed one.
Sub-Zero.
As we discussed, wearing
you're
the
gonna
armor of his heritage.
Which should currently be resting in a tomb in Outworld. But like I said, the costume should have been the alternate.
It really should have. Squint and shit till it makes sense.
You were gonna say something before I started talking about Conquest?
Kick them in the nuts so hard they fly up in the air. That is my favorite move in the 3D era. and I did it quite often. Sub-Zero is my main in these games.
I love how pleased he sounds with you. You ass. Good job.
Excellent work.
That's a hell of a Shredder impression. It's definitely not the voice actor they used for Sub-Zero in like Shaolin Monks and Armageddon. And I know that voice actor is in these games because he's playing quite a few of the NPCs.
I think it's crazy that people didn't love this costume when it was first shown off.
Oh, most people did love it. The people who were like, but he looks like Shredder. There's nothing wrong with looking like Shredder, though. I don't understand how that's a complaint.
it was weird at first because Shredder's look was so universal, like it was so distinct, you know?
Sure.
It felt like treading on sacred ground almost. But in time, I think pretty much everyone came to see it as its own.
I mean, you have to keep in mind that, like, the creators of Ninja Turtles got that helmet design from somewhere. They didn't invent it themselves.
Yes, but these guys got it from Shredder.
Sure. But it looks real good
orange.
on it. Yeah.
See that orange square that popped up?
Yeah, there was one last mission too. Some of the textures are dropping, and there's just fucking orange.
It's an emulator thing. I don't think I've ever seen that in the
Yeah, I don't recall that being a thing in the usual game. Acceptable.
Disappointing.
Bitch!
That combo
you get
wasn't
a
good enough
B.
for you, huh? Alright, I can do
I got
better.
a challenge for you, Razor. This happens sometimes, and you can get away with it. For the combo trials that they give you, I want to see if you can juggle one into the next concurrently.
I'll give it a shot. I am famously not good at juggling.
It's a thing that I remember doing every now and then in this game. Like, they'll give you one combo and then the second will pop up the second you finish it first, the second you finish it successfully. And sometimes they're pop-up combos.
See, there's the orange
you
again.
just get 1, 2.
Juggling in this game is jank as fuck.
Well, you have to wait till they're a specific height, obviously, or you won't get the whole combo. I like the dragon stance much more than Shotokan, and I'm real pissed off that they gave it to Jarek in Armageddon.
He gets all the best things. Like ropes. And chest armor.
I miss the Corey blade.
Me too.
Everyone does.
I miss Sub-Zero having an ice sword in general.
He's got a spear now.
Yeah, that's not cool.
I'm okay with the spear. It's a,
Hey, there you go.
A spear
I mean,
is an extra length icicle.
I mean, like, it looking like an icicle is fine. It's just, like, it's in all of his stuff. It's incorporated into, like, so much of his stuff in 12. Like, it's like a thing. You know what I mean? It's like the axes in 11. It's in his intros, it's in his outros, it's, like, involved with everything.
There we go. That didn't count.
2, 3, 4.
There we go.
There you go. Orange.
Yep.
Did I do well, Sifu? Sifu?
Yep, the last hit.
That was
Almost. There we go. Really? Okay.
No!
There it is.
Who attacks with a sword like that?
Sub-Zero.
Not ninjas.
There we are.
That blood's flowing.
Yeah,
very
yeah,
horizontally.
that's a famous part of the graphics in this era's engine is the way the blood would travel down your body like a worm.
It's still in 11. It happens on Godel.
Oh my god, no, I don't believe you.
No, in his fucking grab move, where he like cuts you and lifts you up.
I remember that.
Ugh.
They still do the bloodworm.
Oh, can't do it when you're too close.
Well done.
One can
I got to be your father.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Yeah. There it is. That's the best one.
Yeah!
That's the shit.
That's a motivational quote for the ages.
That's the name of one of my styles in 11.
Who is this fucker?
We won't know for quite some
Finished your
time.
training. You are now a Lin Kuei warrior.
Literally
For your
20
first
years.
assignment, the Grand Master has commanded that you join our forces to the west. They have reported finding an unknown artifact that may greatly
is all it takes,
benefit
huh?
our clan.
All you have to do
We
to
must
join the Lin
secure it
Kuei is
before our
walk
rivals do.
into their
Your
temple and
password
beat somebody
is
up.
Ice Dragon. Go now.
Well, first you gotta flash
Do
some
not
bling.
return until
Right,
you have
right. You do.
succeeded
I
in
did have the
securing
medallion. That's true.
artifact.
That's true.
As you command.
Hey, everybody, this guy got paid. Let him in. We want to be like this guy. Maybe he can teach us some stuff after we teach him. Being Lin Kuei, being smug.
Do you wish to repeat? No, I don't wish to repeat the training. I just thought we might have a conversation, but I guess that's not what Sub-Zero does.
I think you can talk to a few of the Lin Kuei dudes.
Yeah, probably. Let's try one of these brown things.
Can't talk, I'm kicking. Okay, I must be remembering wrong.
Okay, they punch back. Ah, that one's better. He knows how to block. I like how they bow before they get back to the training.
Master is always faster.
So before we finish up Earthrealm, is there anything we want to, any more side quests?
Oh, we do have a fun side quest, actually. We do want to go back to G8.
Alright. I wanna talk to these guys, because the Shaolin were talking about that, getting their approval for a tournament. The tournament to join the tournament.
I spoken with Master Shen. I am Wen, known to many as the Elder.
Shouldn't you be living at the Shaolin Temple? Because I seem to recall a line in Mortal Kombat X where Kung Lao was very mad that the Tarkatans killed a Master
So you
Wen.
clearly have potential. Not just anyone may compete in a tournament in which
he's got a dark
Earthrealm
future
survival
for him.
hangs in the balance. What Shen may not have told you is that Earthrealm has already lost the previous 9 tournaments of Mortal Kombat, and that our fate, the fate of our very world, rests in whomever we select as champion.
I may have already known
Return
that.
to me when you
I may
feel
have,
you
you know,
mastered
as a
the art of
child,
combat,
longed
and
to
you will be
compete in this
considered
tournament
for
and
the
know
task of
everything about it,
representing the White
including what
Lotus
Shang
in the
Tsung
tournament.
wears.
No pressure.
Help us, Shujinko. You're our only hope.
Speak to me.
Shen spoke of invaders from outside Earthrealm. How is this possible?
Yes, though it may seem incredible, there are other worlds beyond this one. The great stone circle to the northeast is believed to be a doorway to these alien places.
And that's all you got for me, huh?
Each Comer will want to know about that later on.
So, what square did you say before?
G8.
G8, so E4, G8 is...
In the screenshot, we actually want to head, like, right back into the Lin Kuei HQ.
Really? Okay.
Yep. There's a dude with a quest, sort of the red robe guys. And you'll like this. This is all about Shinko earning his place.
Ah. I must yet prove myself and rise in the ranks of the Lin Kuei.
And how do you prove that you're a true Lin Kuei?
Killing people?
A fellow member of the Order.
Killing specific
Well,
people.
Initiate, you may have proven yourself to the Master, but you have hardly proven your loyalty to the rest of us. The Lin Kuei are feared throughout this province for their prowess and stealth. A rival clan of ninja is attempting to secure a foothold here. They must not be allowed to succeed. If you wish to prove your worth to the rest of us, you must find and remove these would-be adversaries from the countryside. Only then will you secure a place among the Lin Kuei, bringing proof of success, if you are able.
Ah.
I'm gonna posit a theory.
Okay.
That's Quan Chi in a clever disguise.
I need you to kill some Lin Kuei for me. Or some Shirai Ryu for me.
Deep, kind of gravelly, liquidy voice. Wants to go murder some Shirai Ryu. I've heard that before somewhere.
I mean, we're about 30 years early to kill all the Shirai Ryu, but we could get a few of them. We could start it off. I mean, it's an ancient rivalry. They won't know the difference. It's just more Hatfields and McCoy's bullshit.
Now then, go into your inventory, sir.
Oh, yeah?
Scroll over to the right of you. What does that message say?
The lockpick is a tool that can be used to
No,
open
not
doors?
that one.
Oh, this one.
You bozology.
We will pose as worshippers of Raiden and no one will suspect.
Yes.
Shall I,
Worshippers of Raiden.
Wait till morning for these worshippers of Raiden to emerge from their homes? Alright.
Please join with us and let the love of Lord Raiden fill your heart with joy.
Cease this deception. Worshippers of Lord Raiden would not
He
be
said
members
the
of an
thing.
assassin's guild.
Holy fuck!
So, you have
Is that the name of the game?
No matter. You will not live
what are
long
we,
enough
some
to
kind of
tell
suicide
others.
squad?
None survive encounters with the Shirai Ryu.
Then the Shirai Ryu have not faced a member of the Lin Kuei before.
Oh, we're actually going into the fighting engine for this.
Oh, yes, you are.
Ah, yes.
Oh, wow.
Also,
33
fuck you.
What?
Don't remember those combos.
Ah, Jesus. Oh, and yeah, the fire summoning is definitely a classic Shirai Ryu technique. That they could all do that without being dead. He's got a bit of a range advantage on me, although I feel like the startup on that overhead was some absolute bullshit.
A little bit.
I do think the AI on these 3D era games is bullshit.
See, he just keeps doing that overhead, which should be slow, because look at all the wind-up.
Why'd you lose?
Because they gave me 33% health, for fuck's sake!
I think you should consider blocking, sir.
This goes on for the next 20 minutes. If you want to skip all the jank and the salt, skip to this time code.
Damn it. Now he's mixing me up.
Dude, he fucked you up.
Maybe a little.
Round 2. Fight!
Gotcha, bitch.
Frankly, I would spam that turnaround punch.
Yeah.
Fight!
It is quite good. Damn it. I wish it would start the...
You're fucked.
I might be a little fucked. See, my problem is...
that you lost.
I ended the previous round in Dragon Stance, and they switched me back to Shotokan at the start of the second round. And that's fucking... Are you... I blocked! Okay.
You know, you also have a sword.
I'm so sorry. Shit like this is part of completing some quests.
Oh, get him!
Now we're talking. Really?
Ooh.
Well, I was making progress.
Ah, that hurt to watch.
Round 1. Fight!
There we go.
Nice. Superb.
I got a strategy now.
Fight!
Sub's ice ball is making me thirsty.
You motherfucker.
You could have punished him and you did a fucking kick. Oh!
I hit the wrong button.
Why'd you do that?
Round 3. Fight!
Because I'm distracted by the sound of your fucking voice. You motherfucker!
Fuck.
May I make a constructive combo suggestion?
Very well.
Rather than 1-2 pop up and then 1-2-3 all over again, 1-2 pop up, 1-2 shoulder charge.
Give that a try.
Round 1. Fight!
Ah. The shoulder charge does not seem to want to come. I won that round anyway.
Round 2. Fight!
Ah, come on!
God! Oh my god! I'm soft.
3. Fight!
Bullshit. Come on, man!
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh man.
This is gonna take a while. We're gonna be here for a bit.
Complete.
No, no, fuck you, pussy. Do it.
God damn it with these lows. He keeps.
Oh, what a bitch. See that?
Fuck you.
I say when he gets the sword out, get your sword out.
Okay.
Round 2. Fight!
I'm surprised he lets you have that hit.
Round 3. Fight!
Gotta be fucking kidding me with this shit.
I would at least go for a different chain combo after the pop-up. You have a 4-hit one, I think, yeah?
Maybe? Let me check.
Fight!
That shit's gotta work.
Yeah, I mean, the style switch. Give it a shot. Well, there it is. The hitbox on that is fucking ridiculous.
In the reset tech?
Sub-Zero wins.
There.
Round 2. Fight!
Really?
What the fuck?
There we go. What?
That's bullshit.
I did a breaker and I still took damage? This game is jank as fuck.
Yeah, the breaker don't prevent the damage, it just prevents
It's like,
the combo from coming out.
if I win a round, he does more damage on the last round.
I mean, this is a thing that we've known to happen in MJ. Jade.
What the fuck?
I believe in you.
I was blocking? You saw me, like, block and then suddenly stop blocking when he threw the punch?
I did.
I was holding down the button that entire time. I don't know why it does that. Well, what is that? What is that? What is that, like...
Emulator thing?
I fucking remember the game doing that back in the day, too. I don't know...
Do you?
What the fuck that is.
Honest question. I don't know if I ever encountered that.
I'm pretty sure I did. Fucking... See, it did it again there.
Oh, that was
Blocking's not
fucking
reliable.
shit.
Round 2. Fight!
If you're gonna give me 33% health, you could at least make his AI less of an asshole.
You know, there's so many of those, but like it's 10% health and 5% health.
Yeah, but most of those are the
They're
little,
in there.
like, the optional challenges. They're not...
Yeah. I mean, this
side
is
quests.
optional.
Fight!
Yeah, but there's, like... I mean, like, the guy standing around who only gives you coins, like Cabal in the Woods. That's a little different from...
You feel more obligated to do it.
Fuck.
Now, I know you can Hungai Gong Giddy after those, like, back twos.
You might be able to.
Fight!
This game really doesn't like you to, like, mix special moves into your strings at all.
No.
Would you just take
fuck
the
that!
hit?
Oh.
Did you see that? He like blocked it even though the block animation wasn't finished.
Yeah, the... And there that is again. He just killed me in, like, 2 hits.
I seriously think the AI gets like more aggressive.
Yeah. It's
bullshit when you win around.
Let's see here. We're spin raiding.
A very Sub-Zero throw.
Well, throws incorporating the superpowers into them wasn't much of a thing until Armageddon. And there it is.
Oh. Hurts every time I see it.
This is such garbage.
Fight!
I swear it's like MK2 Kentaroing me, blocking fucking everything.
Is the Mortal Kombat way.
I do not remember it being this hard.
Round 1. Fight!
Surprised that hit.
You piece of shit.
Round 2.
I got an invite to the stress test.
You did?
Check.
Scorpion wins.
What is the
Round 1. Fight!
Curious. Damage isn't really worth it on those style switch combos. Also, I usually drop them.
Round 2. Fight!
You can break or throw.
That's fun.
Scorpion wins.
Okay, okay. You know, maybe the Shirai Ryu are better than the Lin Kuei.
It's a possibility.
Certainly better at cheating, which is the ninja way. Fuck off! I cannot believe you take damage when you break her.
Round 2.
Yeah.
Fight!
That should come back.
Are you for real with that? Stop blocking, you piece of shit!
In Rai Cho voice. No!
Round 1. Fight!
Are we gonna commit to this?
Look, I'm not stopping. We may have to edit, but I'm not stopping until I beat him.
No, we're not gonna edit. We have to keep this in.
I don't know how that happened.
This is maybe like multiplayer capacity or like controller switch capacity. I mean, theoretically, if things get icy and oh wow, he wrecked you. That was painful to watch. Sorry.
Round 2. Fight!
I mean, theoretically, for the future, perhaps, we could set something like Cyborg and My Stream goes, wherein like he just runs something on an emulator, and then we just occasionally switch back and forth from one person to another. I can try to deal with this bullshit.
Is he using Parsec for that?
He is, yeah. Sometimes.
Okay, so I'd have to set that up.
Yeah. Couldn't do it tonight, obviously, but...
Why would you break her when you're winning, you fucking...
Because fuck the Lin Kuei. Shirai Ryu ain't nothing to fuck with.
You could do something funny where you just fast forward the footage.
Sure, that would...
I'm for it. And this is where, since we're going to be doing that, I put all my satanic messages about, smoking crack, listening to Steely Dan, all smoking crack.
Yeah, if you finish a string, you're frozen in place. You definitely cannot put a special move at the end.
I wonder why professional fighting game players do not take this game seriously. It is a mystery.
Imagine deliberately trying to make things stiff and limited like that.
There's a lot of blood everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Round 1. Fight!
Yeah, they were very proud of the addition to the engine that the blood stays in place for a very long time. So they didn't used to do that in MK1 through 3.
Yeah, I remember like being one of the first things I was really impressed with.
That and the damage to the faces, the bruising and whatnot.
I always loved the Punisher game for that, because any like spot of blood that ends up on anything, it stays there forever. Every dead body stays there forever. They don't disappear.
Ha-ha!
Yes!
Oh my god.
Oh, fucking
Shang Tsung applause. Shang Tsung MK1 applause for the man.
Fucking imagine.
What a spoiler load screen.
Doesn't even look like him.
You killed them all? You have not heard the
Oh,
last
so
of us.
theoretically I was fighting like
Shirai
4
Ryu
people
will
at the
return,
same time, and
we
that's
will have our
what...
revenge on the Lin Kuei.
So,
and then she ran off with her arms above
worth
her head.
every bit of suffering.
And
so she says you've killed them all, and you fought how many of them?
there were like 4 NPCs, not counting her, standing around me when I walked up here.
So we're gonna say that Shijinko's kill count is now at 5.
Yeah, that seems about right.
I'm gonna start taking a tally.
A member of the Shirai Ryu clan is searching for the... Oh, this text is wrong. That applies to a side quest that happens in Chaos Realm. Because there is a different time you need a Shirai Ryu mask. Anyway.
I assume you bring that back to the...
Yes, that is proof that I fucking killed them, that I've returned to the Lin Kuei Grandmaster. One of the Grandmasters. Also, I want to point out that this is the UMK3 mask, the one that looks like a skull and teeth. Skull, nose, and teeth. And I don't like to imagine the Shirai Ryu actually wore those before Scorpion was undead. Like,
I mean, it just calls it a dead warrior's mask. It
that's
could be standard Netherrealm issue.
I mean...
That'd be lame.
It would be.
Because Scorpion is the only Shirai Ryu who is undead, and therefore would have a death motif built into his costume. Alright, I fucking did it.
The Master has indeed chosen wisely. You are a true brother of the Lin Kuei, and a true son of the Ice Dragon.
What the fuck does
Your
that mean?
loyalty is evident. Take this payment as
Name one other MK game where the Lin Kuei have anything to do with ice dragons. And do not say the fucking Game of Thrones ending from MKX.
Wiener, 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 wiener.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Wiener party.
Alright.
Oh, God.
In other news, is there anything else we can do before I finish up the story?
There are a few things. You can give Bo his medallion right now, as a matter of fact, actually.
Yes, I am
You
in
just
fact
have to
done with
decline
it.
his training.
The only people to whom this medallion means anything besides Bo himself are the Lin Kuei.
Just decline the training, and, yeah.
You have found my medallion! Thank you, Shujinko.
Yes.
You performed a good deed without promise of reward.
I have definitely
commend
not
you.
been rewarded
Take
for
these
having this
coins
medallion.
as an expression of my
I
gratitude.
definitely didn't spend a large amount of time using your medallion to pretend to be a great warrior so that I could join an assassin's guild and murder 4 people.
That's important.
Never happened.
You know, I just want to point out that you went back, you took the effort. I have never, in any playthrough of this game, given this man back his medallion until the second time we come back to
Yeah, I didn't know you could give it back until I was like, huh, I wonder, while playing Unchained, which would have been my at least 3rd time playing the game.
Don't wander too far. Head to
Right.
C5.
C5.
Because this is you're gonna like this. This is canon shit. This is the stuff that people yell about. There's a lady walking around, and we want to talk to her.
C5.
2 women standing outside a hut near a river.
I am B7. C5 is northeast. Yeah.
This is some of the good shit you'll love.
If Bo Rai Cho is so brave, why has he not competed in the Mortal Kombat tournament? Why does he train youngsters to fight in his place?
Ah, that's a real good question, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder.
Let's ask the man.
Yeah, let's see what Bo has to say about that.
Welcome back, Shujinko. I see that your skills as a combatant continue to grow. Perhaps one day you may even participate in the Mortal Kombat tournament. Sadly, and though I may greatly desire to, I cannot fight on Earthrealm's behalf, as I am originally from Outworld. Do you wish to review your training, Shujinko? If so, step inside my dojo, and we shall repeat your lessons.
So,
is he offering a drink there?
If you're from Outworld, you cannot fight for Earthrealm. So theoretically, if you were from Earthrealm, you would not be allowed to fight for Outworld, because wherever you're from is the realm your victories count for. So let's say that you were perhaps a chalky white bald man from the Netherrealm, and you were for some reason on Shang Tsung's island even though you have no business there during a Mortal Kombat tournament. You shouldn't really be allowed to fight at all because you're not from Earthrealm or Outworld, wouldn't you say?
Theoretically.
I think it'd also be a good thing to say that the reason why Shang can fight is because he sold his soul to Khan and his Outworld property.
Right, well, they introduced that to his Armageddon bio, so that was a question people had at the time when it was revealed in this game that Bo Rai Cho can only fight for Outworld, so it's like, well, Shang's from Earth, right? That's part of his backstory, so how come he's allowed to switch sides? And so they added he sold his soul to Shao Kahn in Armageddon. But even before that, John Tobias has said on Twitter that, although he never revealed it in a game, his thinking was that Shang is actually... one of his parents was from Earth and one of his parents was from Outworld. And that's one of the reasons that he developed the ability to travel between the two, that he could open portals and learn sorcery, was because he's half Outworlder. And that would also allow him to just pick which side he wants to fight for.
What? He is from Outworld? I see. If he were to fight in the tournament, He would have to fight on their behalf.
See, this old lady gets it. She doesn't know anything about anything. She's just some random villager.
Because he himself cannot.
And she understands.
As you are one of his students,
so why doesn't Netherrealm Studios understand?
I think the girl next to her has fleas.
How will I ever live down the shame of thinking such bad things about a true hero?
Yes, yes.
You'll get over it later.
You should be ashamed. You should be ashamed. You're a terrible person. In fact, you've angered me greatly, and Lisa needs braces.
How dare you question the master?
Alright. Wait. What's she have to say to that? Don't go in your house, bitch! Come here! Ah!
Nope!
Amazing.
Enough tooth work for one day.
Locked into that animation. Nothing I could do. Alright, what else we got?
A6.
A would be north.
Do you think that if you asked Raiden to fight for the other team, he'd let you? You, your control of your own destiny, so forth? Because I've always wondered if that was a factor, you know? Maybe if you ask Raiden, hey, Outworld's where my heart belongs, maybe he'll let you do it. Whereas if you ask Shao Kahn, can I fight for, oh no, Spirit of the Face?
Yeah, that might be a thing. Okay, so... B6... A6.
Yes.
Okay. Daytime?
Daytime.
I knew I saw something back here. Okay. Soul Gentleman, or...?
Old gentleman.
Alright.
They were waiting for me. I never saw the bandits coming. Without some Kira root for a salve, my wounds will not heal properly. Please, stranger, bring me a piece of Kira root from south of here.
Kira root. Just gonna eavesdrop on your conversation. Don't mind me.
Never heard of it, but okay. So, south of...
B8.
B8. Can I get... Okay, here we go. Maybe. Yes. This one is easy. Although if you didn't have the walkthrough, you'd have no idea where to look.
Well,
and it wasn't exactly
took you
easy
long
to
enough
see
retrieve
against the
Kira root
texture of
for
the
me.
trees and the
In any
grass.
case, you did retrieve it, so I thank you. Take these coins as payment for your trouble.
Okay.
There are now fireworks going on outside, and I'm sorry I can't do anything about that if you can hear those.
I don't hear them. I don't think it's picking
okay.
up.
Good. That is the last of the side missions.
Okay.
Alright.
Then let us continue onward with what the Lin Kuei asked us to do.
I wonder where I am supposed to meet these Lin Kuei. It must be somewhere right around here.
Yes, yes it must.
Hey, who's that guy?
Maybe he's a Lin Kuei.
Ah, Masher!
Halt! What is the password?
Ice Dragon.
Excellent. You must be the courier we had sent for, and a new recruit if I am not mistaken. You are just in time.
You know,
there are Red Dragon not far from here,
Sub's
and they know
grandpa
we have this item.
could be the
Take it
Grand
to the
Master
Lin Kuei
right now,
temple.
because that
We
outfit
will
does have the
distract the Red
dragon
Dragon
medallion
to
on the
aid your
belt.
departure.
I will leave at once.
So maybe that's why it's all Ice Dragon this and Ice Dragon. What is that?
Huh.
Gosh, that looks weird and magical and interesting.
Very important somehow.
I feel like I've heard that word before. I wonder where.
Doesn't that sound like the thing that we were asked to find? Nah, couldn't be.
Damashi, I have joined the Lin Kuei. I have learned Sub-Zero's
They've taught me to murder people, Damashi.
It is as I suspected. Through the ignorance of the Lin Kuei, you have acquired the Earthrealm Kamidogu.
I have?
You must find the portal to the Nexus. When it opens, walk through to continue your quest.
But the Lin Kuei...
Must I remind you that your loyalties are to the Elder Gods, not to the Lin Kuei. Continue
Yes,
with
I
your
will
appointed
just
quest.
abandon the clan.
Wait for it.
I understand.
This is going to happen a lot.
It's going
Variations
to
on that response.
become a refrain in his life, yes. So we will now just abandon the Lin Kuei and never return. And I'm sure that they will never do anything about that. The Lin Kuei have never been bothered by people just quitting before. There's no rules against quitting the Lin Kuei. That's not a thing.
Quitting the Lin Kuei and running off with their prized artifacts. And may I simply say, I love how you found this fucking thing accidentally.
Yeah. It was just sitting there in a cave. This artifact that the Elder Gods lost at the dawn of time when the Big Bang happened, and have been appointing champions to find for millions of years, was in fact on the surface of the Earth, not even buried that deep, the entire time.
Out of all planets in the cosmos.
Well, can we tell this guy about this ring yet?
No.
You say it's a portal to another world? How can that be possible?
Well, then
I
maybe
shall
yes.
have to investigate further.
Well then, okay.
There, we're done here. Yeah.
Fucking guide says we have to come back later on. So much for that.
Shujiko, raise high the Kamidogu.
Yes, John Vogel, I will do as you ask.
Enter the portal.
I don't think you have to hold it up the whole time, bro.
You look like a jackass. I'm going to let it happen. It amuses me.
So, something about this portal that we just walked into that I want to say is that we're going to eventually learn from talking to people in other realms and such that these portals and the nexus that connects them were all built by a group called the First Sorcerers who live in the Netherrealm.
This is the Nexus, constructed by the
I'm gonna let the
Elder Gods to aid
cutscene
their
play out
champion
before I continue.
on his quest to save the realms.
To aid me?
These portals lead to each of the realms that conceals a Kamidogu. Each time you recover a Kamidogu, you must return it to the Nexus and place it on that altar. Doing so will unlock the portal to the next realm for you to search.
Which portal will open first?
Place the Earthrealm Kamidogu on the altar.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Let's find out.
Yes, I'm sure the Elder Gods built an entire structure that allows you to reassemble the weapons that killed their mortal enemy.
I must warn you, it is a dark and evil
I mean,
I will be on.
technically everything he's saying is true. They did. I mean, they didn't build it. They commissioned sorcerers to build it. That's what I was saying. Is that so? The first sorcerers, which Quan Chi may have been a member of, built all this stuff. They're also the ones who built a stage in Deadly Alliance called the Portal known only to sorcerers and deities that is mentioned several times in the story. I think it would have been a better, way to tie everything together if, instead of this random ring in a circle of rocks just out in the grass in Earthrealm's map, that I had actually been able to go to that stage, that island. If the portal known only to sorcerers and deities connected to the Nexus, it would make more sense, and it would have incorporated a familiar location into the Konquest map better. And when we get to Outworld, I have a lot of complaints about the lack of familiar locations incorporated into the Konquest map. Because the whole appeal of exploring the Mortal Kombat universe is seeing familiar places from the Mortal Kombat universe, you would think, wouldn't you?
Indeed.
No, not at all.
Well,
I wonder about the Nexus, and I've always kind of wondered about it. Obviously, there has to be a plot reason that these things can be put back together, and we can have our great big threat.
So here's the thing. So the plot is that when the Elder Gods originally there was a single Kami Dogu, one weapon that they forged to kill the one being with, and when they used it and it caused the big bang, the one being turned into the realms. The Kami Dogu shattered into 6 pieces, and those 6 pieces were lost, scattered into 6 different realms. And so the Elder Gods don't actually know where they are, and they do want them back. And there is a real champion of the Elder Gods who's supposed to be out there retrieving them. And eventually, during the story, we will meet him. But not right now.
I was continuing.
Yeah.
Notwithstanding all of that, why would you build a room where someone can put them all in the same fucking place?
Well,
anyway, let's go to hell.
Let's go to hell next episode. Let's start episode 3, going to hell.
Very good.
So yeah, hopefully in the future. Well, you're about to get a root canal, so that may put a delay in episode 3's recording, but
I don't know. If we're going through hell and I'm actually in pain when I'm talking, it can be funny. We'll see how things go.
If you want to make that sacrifice for the channel, I'm not going to stop you. I would like to get these out in a weekly fashion in the future. We had a bit of a delay this time, so it's been 2 weeks instead of 1 week, but
2 weeks is better than our lost average.
Yeah, we will speed things up and hopefully have these out every Monday from this point forward. But if something gets in the way of that, I will keep everybody updated on the Discord, on the comments to our videos, on Twitter. I don't know where. You'll figure it out. But yeah, this has been Earthrealm.
I do have a question, Shad.
Yes.
Why don't you just have Shujinko punch you in the face?
It is his specialty.
Sadly, hard as I've tried, I cannot find the portal into Earthrealm from Earth. I only wish.
I mean, it is
I know that
his
dental care
plan.
is free there.
You know,
I don't want to spend a fucking $1,500 on a fucking root canal when I can just get the service. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I do like the phrase Earthrealm is obviously shorthand for the realm of Earth. And in the 95 movie, they were much better about speaking like human beings and just calling it Earth sometimes. It does sort of annoy me when in the games they can only ever say Earthrealm. Because it's just another one of those things, like the Botan jungle in Arctica, that separates us from, like, I don't want it to be the DC universe, I want it to be the Marvel universe. Johnny Cage is from Los Angeles, that's a real place. California, USA, Earth. Curtis Stryker is a cop from New York City, New York State, USA, the Earth.
I'm sorry, Razor. One of these days, we're gonna get a station at a Special Forces base in Iraq, and you're gonna like it.
I would like that, because it's better than fucking calling it Carbamia, or whatever, you know?
They were better about that than Transformers ever was, yes.
I just don't... You can make up places as much as you want in Outworld and the Netherrealm. You know, these are places that are already fictional and you have to make up names for the towns. Don't call it Arctica. Call it Siberia, or the Arctic Circle, or the North Pole, for fuck's sake.
Did you know that that's why Casey Kasem quit Transformers? Carbamia.
I think I've heard that before, yeah.
Yeah, it's true. He was pissed. I don't blame him.
It is explicitly racist.
Yes.
I think it's Casey Kasem.
He got close. Tomato.
Meh.
You know.
Razor's Edge.
Some people say Nitara. It's fine. But
manga.
Yeah, we're done here. See you next week, nerds.
See you in hell. Have a nice day.